A shy student and a Twinkie obsessed tough guy navigate an apocalypse with a very specific set of rules. Welcome back down to the bar, Cocktails and Shattered Dreams. As we run through Kev's 100 favourite movies that he can remember, movies that he has written down on a list somewhere when he was 5.
Yeah. Someone told me about.
Yeah.
Definitely not AI generated. We know that. AI
That's the one
wouldn't
good
be
thing,
able to come up with this.
No, it would be like, I don't understand. How can these all be in the same list? It's impossible. What is the connecting pattern? Yeah, it's good.
So, it's the equivalent of putting spelling mistakes in your email so that to make it seem more authentic. It makes it worse, but at least it's not AI generated.
Yeah, exactly. Now you know.
Maybe that's it's another category we need in my ratings of your movies, like good, bad, good, bad, AI bad, and that's to the bottom.
How does it get to it? Yeah. Wow.
So up to number 66, flying through the list, finally getting to the bangers after 35 episodes. And today, obviously, the Twinkie part of the brief tells us that we're going to be talking about 2008's Zombieland. Obviously, Jesse Eisenberg, Emma Stone, with under a lot of makeup and looking a bit weird, and Woody Harrelson. Classic. Made tons of money, 100 million off 23 million budget.
There you go.
Yeah, and obviously we go to the world of zombies. I think for the first time. I don't think because I did Hot Fuzz rather than Shaun of the Dead on my list.
Yeah.
So
I don't think we have had any more zombies. No.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Zombies in Yee Yee? No. I think something different.
Yeah, similar. I feel like Escape from New York's the closest that we get to zombies. Like people are sort of like out of it, but not quite zombies. I reckon it is first zombie movie, isn't it? There you are. Fun times, and what a zombie movie to have as well.
What an introduction! A zom-com. Some rom-com,
yeah.
Well, so
yes.
I've seen this before. Funnily enough, I came to this quite late. I didn't watch it at the time. It was kind of always on the list. I had heard good things about it. But I think I watched it when the second one came out, and I kind of watched them both.
Okay, I was going to ask you that. Yeah, was it the sequel? Yeah. The sequel was like 10 years later. That was crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. No, it came out. It came out in 2019. Really?
Yeah.
Or was it just?
I mean, confirmed by AI.
Definitely.
I think it was
did. Yeah, wow.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, 2019.
There you go. Yeah. So bizarre. I mean, I can't remember much of that second one, but I'm going to watch it tonight, so I'll see. But 10 years,
the second one, the second one is funny because of Zoe Deutsch in it playing the airhead.
So weirdly, go on. Yeah, so so you saw it when you saw the sequel, then. So you kind of saw them back to back.
Yeah.
Okay.
I almost sort of for me that kind of made it a bit better because I felt like the first one lays down like the world building, and then has maybe a couple of good scenes, and then the second one kind of takes it further on. That's kind of how I felt at the time. Yeah. But I kind of knew that it had been really popular and stuff. So I just kind of came at it quite late. So how about you? Why is it in the list? When was the last time you saw it?
It was on rom-com. Why would it not be? I mean, I remember seeing this film and loving it. I think the cast is really good. I think that really helps.
Yeah.
So I was looking at their ages when they filmed it. So Little Rock is 12, Emma Stone was 20, Columbus is 25, and Woody Harrelson is 47. How amazing is that? He looks incredible for 47. So in the second one, he must be 57, which seems completely bonkers. So, but I guess,
He's in his 60s.
Yeah, I guess everyone goes on and does action movies till they're late now, don't they? But yeah, I think the cast was just funny. It was great working together. I remember thinking, oh yeah, it just looked like it would be like exactly my type of film. And I was right. It was. So that's why it's made it on the list. But yeah, it was interesting. I haven't seen it for a long time. I'm trying to think if I would have watched it when the sequel came out. I might have done. But yeah, I haven't seen it for a long time, so it was good to rewatch it and try and just see like, did it still hold up? Was it still good? Would it age badly? So yeah, I'm glad that I got to watch it again.
Yeah, well, I memean, you love a set of rules.
Yes, that's true.
Obviously, that's very very close to your heart. So I would, maybe we can talk about it later, but I wonder whether the rules from Roadhouse, still apply just as much.
Do they link in? Yeah. Wow.
Be nice might be a little bit different, but take it outside
weird,
seems like a good zombie rule as well. So
yes, yeah. I was like, be nice is so weird when you know what he does. It just seems strange that that's his kind of motto. But yeah, I mean, I guess sometimes you got to take people down, whether they're zombies or not. But yeah, fun. So I'm looking forward to finding out what you thought about it then. But let's get on to the drinks.
Yeah. So drink sponsored again, brought to us by Out. When you're in a zombie apocalypse and you've got a crew of hardened zombie killers, you want to make sure that you're keeping all of the photos in one place. You can't have random kills of the week happening that's not shared with everyone else. They don't have phones in Zombieland, which by 2009 seems a bit strange. But if they did, I'm sure they'd be using Out to record where there's Twinkies, where there's a lot of zombies that you don't want to attract. They'll be able to drop a pin. They'll be able to have recommendations and take videos of the kills of the week and keep on sharing it with everyone. And they can keep them as a memory, so they don't even have to bother remembering it all. In a zombie apocalypse, I'm sure Out will be the only social media that survives.
Exactly.
Because it's not social media, it's actually useful. Download free at the iOS and app stores. And thanks again to Out for the drinks.
Yeah.
What have you gone for then? Let's see if we've gone for the same one. The classic.
I think we probably have. Yeah, I think you had to, right? Didn't you? So I went for a zombie.
Yeah.
Yes, had to be done. The content of it though is crazy. I'm pretty sure I would have had one of these before, but I would not have known what's in it. Now that I've looked at it, light rum, dark rum, overproof rum, which it's a lot of rum going on there of different flavors. Then lime juice, grapefruit juice, cinnamon syrup, grenadine, and some absinthe. I mean, it just seems. I mean, you probably would be a zombie after that. It's pretty full on, isn't it?
We've had our fair share of Long Island iced teas in the past, and obviously it's a lot of different liquors in that. But this, to have basically half of it be rum and 3 different types of rum. Interesting. The recipe that I saw actually had Pernod instead of absinthe. A little bit.
Of absinthe. Okay.
Yeah. To give it that kind of almond tasting experience.
Yeah, okay.
So
interesting. Well, yes. I mean, definitely get rid of the grapefruit juice. That's for starters, and then work backwards from there. But a couple of these, and we're definitely going to be out on probably acting like zombies ourselves. So we've had to get into it.
This is obviously what Bill Murray was having in order to really be able to feel his part.
So go on then. So you've seen it 2019. You saw them back to back. So now you're watching it again. What was your one-word reaction?
Bloody.
Bloody. Yes, there is a lot of kills.
It's pretty brutal, isn't it? Like the action is pretty brutal. No, I kind of enjoyed it. I think I was thinking the
zombies
about
are already dead. Don't worry about it.
the for an hour and a half, which is a very short movie, realistically.
Yeah.
The last half hour really, really saves this movie. Like the last half hour is a lot of fun. When they were at the fun fair and stuff like that, it is really good. And then I was thinking, okay, but the first sort of 15, 20 minutes when he's doing the rules and you sort of see stuff like that, that is actually, that's quite good and is quite funny and like establishes everything. So then you're kind of like, okay, actually it's just the middle bit that is,
but then that includes the Bill Murray scene. You don't like the Bill Murray scene?
On a rewatch,
or when they smash up that place as well. That'd be great, right? Just enjoy the little things.
Smashing up the shop.
Yeah, why not?
That's just so satisfying.
So you like Bill Murray?
It's fine. Like I remember watching it the first time. You're like, okay, this is a very funny cameo. I don't know. For me, on the rewatch, it just slows everything down too much, and you're just a bit like, it just seems to go on that much, to be like the middle part of the film is just Bill Murray's appearance, and then they're holed up and they're not going anywhere, and then obviously like the romance side of things come in and stuff. I don't know. Just
you need a break from killing zombies. You can't kill them like for an hour and a half.
There's no break from killing zombies, is there? But that's the thing, like, but that is almost the part of zombies, isn't it? Is that it is relentless and it does just keep going and stuff like that.
But then you think about any zombie, like I mean, obviously Walking Dead is probably like the main zombie thing now. But there's like they can't, like, Andrew Lincoln needs a rest as well. You can't just keep killing zombies 24/7. We wouldn't survive however many seasons it were, like 12 seasons or whatever it was. So I know what you mean.
So it's like season 6 to 10. Is that there no zombies in it? That's it.
I mean, I thought I liked the Bill Murray thing. I think I remember the first time seeing it thinking I wasn't sure it was that good, but I enjoyed it more watching it this time. I don't know why,
really?
But
interesting.
The gag is hilarious. I love the fact that they like get it at the start, Woody Harrelson, Emma Stone, and then at the end he just gets shot, and you're like, "Oh God, sorry, I'm so sorry." It's just brilliant.
He's like, "Oh no, my fault. I can understand. I can understand it." Like,
does he? Have I just had a memory that he's in the second one as a zombie? Is that real, or have I made that up?
I think there's a callback to it. I think isn't there a flashback of him?
Okay, there's a callback, of
him killing some people, maybe in like a credits, credit scene or something. Yeah. I thought I don't know what you thought about Emma Stone, but as I say, like she's either under a lot of makeup or they changed. Like, she looks super different to how she looked before. I don't know whether they were like trying to make her into something else, and then thankfully she was like, no, that's fine, I can just be Emma Stone and I'm gonna have a good career. But like she looked super different.
Yeah, she looks very different. Yeah, there's a lot of like eyeliner going on, isn't there? Like trying to make her, I guess, more menacing in the in this sort of new world, this apocalyptic world.
Maybe a bit older as well. You say that she's 20.
Yeah, true.
Like maybe
exactly.
She only turned 20. A bit.
Yeah, it's true. That could have been the case. That probably could have been the case. Yeah, I mean, you think about that eclectic mix of ages. Like it goes. I think they all perform really well together, and then you're going from 12 to 47. Like that's pretty impressive, and I think they all hold their own, and they're all like. I'd say they're pretty solid characters. Obviously, like Woody Harrelson and Jesse Eisenberg are the main two, but I still think Emma Stone and Little Rock, get their own little arc to an extent as well. Maybe not as much, but it doesn't feel like they're side characters.
Abigail Breslin as Little Rock's obviously like she's also very good, and she's a very good actress as well. Even like as a young kid. She's obviously done like Little Miss Sunshine and stuff like that as well. So, it's good that they get a strong a strong actress for the kid role as well, and it's not just sort of a bit of a sort of throwaway thing.
Because you could easily got someone in that wouldn't have been very good, and then that would have really, like, you need all four to hold their own, otherwise it just wouldn't. It's not going to be as good, right? You need it all to work together.
Yeah, no, for sure. And that's I think they play off each other very well. On the rewatch again, like the sort of Emma Stone and Jesse Eisenberg, I don't know, it's just maybe it's even just Jesse. Well, maybe it's just Jesse Eisenberg, where you've seen that character that he plays all of the time, and obviously like peaks as Zuckerberg, but you're just a bit like, I don't know.
It's not a peak that anyone wants, is it? Not even sure Zuckerberg would want that. Maybe he would.
But that's I don't know. Yeah, what did you sort of think about their dynamic in it? Did you feel?
I mean, it's kind of like just it kind of feels almost like a little school crush type thing, doesn't it? Like, it doesn't really feel like it's a full on like romance. It's kind of just adding a little bit of something else while you've obviously got this entire continual zombie like death scene going on. So I feel like it doesn't detract from it. Does it add to it? I mean, it helps develop both of their characters, I think, a bit, because you see like how she's obviously so guarded, and then you find out a bit more, and obviously for him, you get a real insight of exactly who he was before the zombie apocalypse, and so I think that helps as well. But I don't know. I mean, so in zombie films, like, it's difficult, isn't it? Because like, what else do you put in there? Like, it's like, I mean, I would love to see them die like for an hour and a half, but also you do need something, don't you, to sort of break it up a little bit. So do you think you remember the second one is funnier, that they break out the scenes a bit more? Do you think that, or they just give everyone a bit more screen time, a bit more evenly? Do you think that's why it works better, you thought?
I think I remember it just feels a bit more... Not grown up, but it feels like there's almost more of a storyline for everyone, because this feels a bit like sort of the damsels in distress at the end seems a bit sort of counterintuitive to, obviously, like they've been the badasses. They are the people who trick the other two all of the time, and then like, I mean, to be on the car and then to drive the car into the water to get rid of the zombies just seems like the worst idea ever. You're like, no, you probably need the car. Why would you do that? Why would you get rid of the car? I think
I would say the worst idea ever is definitely going to a theme park in a zombie apocalypse. But I'm not saying I wouldn't do it. I get it. I mean, eventually your numbers are going to be up, so you might as well do something you enjoy beforehand.
I mean, do you have a zombie plan? I kind of see you going to a theme park in a zombie apocalypse.
I mean, having watched this, I did think, well, it would be great, wouldn't it, just to go to the theme park and just enjoy yourself for like a little bit. You just have to make sure that you could get there, and like they do, at least get on some of the rides. You wouldn't go on a ride that goes vertical, like up and down. Like, I'd be like, that's a bad idea. This is going to end in tears. You do what Woody Harrelson does and get on the roller coaster with your shotgun.
Just start taking them off.
Yeah. Which that scene is hilarious, because obviously, realistically, none of the zombies would have been able to get to the position that they're actually in, because they're all still trying to chase him and they're like miles away. But it's funny, right? Like, because he's just like killing them every which way, and it's like the classic zombie thing then, isn't it? Just what ways can you kill zombies in? I think he pulls those things really well.
Yeah, for Jesse to go into the haunted house, like, that's like a funny gag as well. Good. Like, I think that, and that's the thing, like, it's kind of the Fifth Element rule of, like, if the ending's the best bit, then you kind of remembered the film well. And I do, the end scene, I think is really, really good and really funny. It just like someone kind of going up to it.
So maybe, like you said, then maybe if they tightened up the Bill Murray scene a little bit more, or like maybe they've developed Little Rock a little bit more during that scene, maybe that might be, or you could have gone into, I guess, Tallahassee's like because obviously we find out it wasn't a dog, it's a child. So I guess you could have gone a bit deeper there. So that would have been good. I think also like the bit. I guess with the rules are good, but like what did you think of the scene when his neighbor comes to see him and obviously has to kill her with the toilet system?
I mean, that because he's the only. Yeah, he's the only one who gets the flashback of like the start.
True.
And I feel like in some ways they're pinning the storyline on him and his rules and doing stuff, and like that's the thing. Yeah, you get that flashback. But like in the second one, it does feel much more like it is everyone's story.
Yeah.
And
I do think you're right.
Because, by then Emma Stone is a star, and even Abigail Breslin sort of got a career. So if and I think I think in the second one as well, because Little Rock is sort of rebelling and wants to I think she like leaves with the musician or something, doesn't she? So then there's that sisterly dynamic as well, which is just another dynamic kind of thrown in. Whereas like on this in this one, just you've got the dynamic between Jesse and Emma Stone, but like the other people, the dynamics just aren't developed as much, I don't think. And like Tallahassee's actually just a bit of a like superhero where you have the one scene with his son which is really good, but like apart from that, he's just like some badass, and you don't really know a lot about him.
And that is exactly what you need. It's the same as Dalton, Snake Plissken. These are the kind of characters that you need in life. I think you're right. I think I guess as well, like the sequel being in 2019, obviously the world moved on a lot more from then. So probably having more even character arcs for all four of the characters, whereas this one definitely is, I think you're right, obviously mainly around Jesse, and then Woody's probably second, and the others a little bit further behind. But it didn't feel like, because I guess it's such a quick film as well, and a lot of it's just about killing zombies, I didn't feel like that they were like I didn't feel like they were like left behind. I feel like they still had enough story, but maybe you could have squeezed a little bit less of Jesse's, and maybe moved a little bit more of it around.
Because in the second one they have like Luke Wilson and someone else almost sort of like being the mirror, don't they, to Tallahassee and Jesse, don't they? And I remember that in the sequel, that feels a bit sort of a little bit painful, a little bit slow. Yeah. But like the dynamic between the group is really good, and it kind of feels like just in this one. I
think I still enjoyed it, and there were some like incredible lines, like so many good lines. I mean, I remember when obviously they're developing a relationship at the start with Columbus and Tallahassee, and he's like, "Do you want to feel how hard I can punch?" Like. When he's just annoying him endlessly.
He's like, okay, for that, I'm going to give you a 40%. And he's like, okay, fair. Punches him in the face.
Yeah. That is good, So there are some really good lines in it. And obviously, nut up or shut up is obviously the ultimate tagline.
The motorbike bit as well is really funny, like at the end, clever, where he just like, again, because I caught myself thinking like, there's just no way that he can ride a motorbike, and then sure enough he can't. He just crashes it straight away,
and he looks like he's going to be fine, doesn't he? He's got the helmet on. He like gets over the bike, and then he's like,
he's so confident, and you're just like, what? That character's never ridden a motorbike before, and then
and a giant motorbike
at
that. There was some like good clever scenes in it.
And that's it. Like, how did you feel like the rules in the background and stuff, and like the sort of the graphics over the top? Because they sort of put them in, don't they? And then they like have them dropping and stuff like that, and they like making noises and stuff. It kind of
feels.
How did you feel about
Scott
that?
Pilgrim.
Exactly. Yeah, so it goes into a bit.
Yeah, no, it's good. I like it. And then like with the double tap at the end with when he drives back over the zombies, that was good. And like it sort of comes out. I think it's good. It does feel a little bit I guess it probably does feel a little bit Edgar Wrighty, doesn't it? It does feel like similar-ish, that sort of side as well. But no, I like that. I think the rules are good because it adds that extra bit of fun to it, doesn't it? Like it's like as he's talking about him at the start, obviously you're setting the scene and he's telling you that you live in a zombie apocalypse and he's telling you what's happened, but within that he's telling you the rules, so it doesn't feel like he's just telling you the story. Like it doesn't feel like you're just getting told the story. So I think that was a clever way to sort of introduce it. Then when they're trying to find the Twinkie and he's limbering up, and Woody Harrelson's just like, have you ever seen a lion like limber up to take out a gazelle? And he's sort of like, that was good. So yeah,
I thought
that movie,
doing that, I didn't know whether they could have done a callback to like White Men Can't Jump or something, because obviously in that Woody Harrelson like warms up like really geekily and stuff like that. I thought it would be nice to just be like, we're not going to go and play basketball. Is that just a callback to that? Because it's this. Well, I suppose he's done. Woody Harrelson's done Natural Born Killers, hasn't he? So I was kind of thinking he's such an interesting guy. Where sort of doing like the tough guy, but also obviously like really really funny and has great sort of comedy chops.
He's really like, I think he's the movies he's done have been really eclectic. Like it's like really got across a lot of them. And I guess, you can get lucky, but I mean, I think he's done like some great stuff. Even like think about like True Detectives as well, like the TV show. Like he's absolutely phenomenal in that. Like he's so good. So it's I think he's very good. Like really enjoying watching him in movies. I think like you said, he's funny as well. Like he does bring a nice sort of time into the humor. And he doesn't seem to mind like taking the mickey out of himself as well. And so that, I think that helps as well. And then obviously with him and Bill Murray as well was quite funny having them two together. Like it's like where he's like obviously pretending like, oh my god, I'm your favourite fan. I mean, that must be quite funny because obviously they would know each other probably pretty well. So he's got to pretend that he absolutely loves him. I bet Bill Murray's like, you're going to love this scene, Woody. I'm going to make you do it so many times.
Just getting all the adoration. I wondered which celebrity's house would you go to? I do that. It is quite funny when they're like, "Oh, we should have gone to Russell Crowe's house if you wanted Twinkies." I think that it's quite a funny quip.
Yeah. Oh god, that's a good question. I guess in the US, I don't know. Who would you? Yeah, I guess maybe Keanu Reeves. I guess.
Nice.
I guess that's the option.
It'd be far too zen to get bitten by a zombie. He'd make it out, wouldn't he? So
yeah, I mean he would be like Bill Murray's obviously like super nice to them. Like when they arrive, he's just like, oh yeah, come in. Like he's not like, what are you doing here? How did you get into my house? Why are you in my house? Why are you firing golf balls off of my coffee table? And I feel like Keanu Reeves would be the same. If we didn't know he was there and we were just like sitting there eating all his crisps, he'd be like, oh, hey guys. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I've got some more if you want some more. Like, rather than be like, can you get out?
What's going on, guys? Yeah, for sure. I mean, you'd probably want to find the most right-wing celebrity you could find, so that there's lots of guns.
Lots of guns.
You can go after. So
yeah, that is a good point. Yeah, you would need lots of guns, wouldn't you? Yeah, maybe they'll evolve by then. Maybe there'll be different type zombies, and we'll need like a different type of weapon. Who knows?
Yeah. What do you think? A shotgun must be the worst weapon to have, and you've only got 2 shots each time, and so you just like there's so much reloading. You're just going like,
you need that one, the one that takes loads all the time, the one that Emma Stone has, where it's like a shotgun, but it has like 12 like bullets in it all in one go. I don't know what would be the best one. I mean, the thing is, it's going to be you're more likely to hit them because it's going to spread so well. Whereas, if you're going to hit, if you use a handgun, that's going to be it's going to be difficult. I mean, they're running at you.
I mean,
you haven't got too many chances to miss.
As we know from our zombie experience,
we do.
It's all about accuracy. Yeah. But you can't shoot them in the head, otherwise it makes them angry.
Especially if they're humans dressed up as zombies. Yeah. All right. Well,
do you Do you have a zombie plan? What do you think would be? Do you think you'd be more Zombieland than Shaun of the Dead, or do you think you sort of still just go to the pub?
Just go to the pub. I don't think I would just go to the pub. No, I think given the option, like you would try and go to a theme park. Why not? But where I live now, I'd have to get a plane, so that might be a bit more challenging. So I guess you could drive there. It would just take forever. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could. Yeah, maybe I'll do that then, and then I'll work my way up to the top of the country. And then,
learning
go to the theme park.
Learning to fly, I think would probably be a good idea. That'd be good, although it might be problematic as well. Yeah.
What about you then? What do you do? You go the Shaun of the Dead route?
Me and Rob already have a plan to meet up in case of the zombie apocalypse. I don't want to talk too much about it because obviously we
everyone will go there.
Don't want people coming in. But there's a few. We've got a designated zombie meetup spot. We've got some. I do have like a.
What are the rules on killing each other if you're zombies? What's has Rob just gone? If you even look like it, I'm going. I'm going after you.
Well, again, as we know from our zombie experience, where he shot me just to see if it hurt or not. I think I can rely on him to take me out. I mean, we've pretty much we've got an agreement to pillow each other, even if we sort of get old and stop being able to tell just reality from non-reality. So I think we're way ahead of ourselves. But I've got a little wind-up radio. I've got like a wind-up walkie-talkies that I have one and he has one. The range is going to be like a meter, so I don't really know why we've got them. We're going to have to. They're really good as long as you can hear each other from where you're standing.
Oh God. Yeah. Wow. That's amazing. You've already started preparing though. You're really getting yourself ready for it. Do you think this has spurred you to get you a few more things?
I think at some stage you just got to think that there is going to be a zombie apocalypse or something similar, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm a pessimist, but I just feel like at some stage we're going to have to take we're going to have to take the pod on the road and just be recording from different places. Do you remember when we could watch movies? Oh yeah, I remember that. Okay, what movie should we talk about today? We'll just do all movies that we can remember, which is basically your list anyway. So
it is my list. Yes, yeah. God, blimey, yeah. Can you imagine? You wouldn't be able to watch movies. That would be like awful. So maybe you'd go to the cinema then. Maybe that would be.
I mean, I think cinema is not the best place. It's risky, isn't it? You've only got one entrance and exit most of the time. I think there's going to be a lot of people there, but you do have snacks and drink though. So
exactly, lots of good snacks.
It is a good place.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you can watch the film from the projector room, you might be less likely to get bitten potentially.
Yeah, but that's it's going to be tricky again. There's you want to be places with multiple entrance and exits, although at the same time funnel the zombies in and just
exactly in one way out the other.
One of them. For zombie films as a whole, how have you seen a lot of the like classic zombie films? Are you a zombie fan sort of more broadly? Because obviously this is basically a rom-com set in Zombieland rather than like a zombie movie.
You think it's more? I mean, I don't know why I'm asking you this because obviously you're going to say it's more romantic than it's anything else. I wouldn't say necessarily it's a romance film with zombies in it. I would say it's a zombies film with romance in it.
Okay.
I think.
I think that. I mean,
there we go.
I think that perfectly sums up
our differences. It really does. Have I seen many? I mean, I'm not adverse to them. I saw quite a lot of The Walking Dead, but then it just got a little bit too much. Like it was just like a bit too samey. I've watched a bit of iZombie. That's quite good. That's good fun. But I don't know about any I've seen Shaun of the Dead, but I don't know if there's any other sort of specific zombie films that I've seen.
So you've not sort of done the classics of sort of Dawn of the Dead and Night of the Living Dead and
like those ones.
Like that.
No, not really. Yeah, I'm not that I'm adverse to them. Just not really. Don't know. Yeah, not really that fussed. on the older classics, I guess.
Yeah. I watched Dawn of the Dead this year, and it's sort of interesting. Because obviously, like it sort of sets the tropes for a lot of
everything
zombie
else.
ones. This is the one where they're in the mall and the zombies like start coming to the mall just because they like are just doing what they keep doing. It's good. Like you can see that it was the original, that then everything sort of copies and stuff, but it's just that's the thing, isn't it? We'll get to it in the action score, but like obviously, being able to kill zombies, you're basically it's like guilt free. You can do whatever you want to them. It's like it's a great.
You can kill as many as you want in as many different ways. That's the great thing, and it's just and they make the most of it. And I think there's good, like definitely, obviously, then the ones that fall off the ride at the top is quite fun, and obviously, Tallahassee at the end is always good as well.
Yeah.
But
all
right.
Yeah,
well,
you can get to
should we get into it then? Let's see the scores.
Yeah. So first watch. So I said 72.
Okay.
It's a bit because you've got Shaun of the Dead. Like there's similarities, but at the same time, it does do something new, and so I think it's.
I think it is still different.
I think it's still decent.
Yeah. Fair enough.
And then for rewatch, just brought it down to 67. Didn't plummet. I think
Pretty
there's
solid.
a lot going on, like in the background and all the kills and stuff.
Yeah.
I think because it is just it's under an hour and a half. This is it's like great
tight,
Mouse
isn't
Detective length. It's
80
then I
minutes.
think it doesn't hang around, does it?
Yeah.
Even if
by the time you get into a slow scene, it's already gone.
Yeah.
Well, are we going to do where you do the romance score for both films and I do the action score for both films, or what do we want to do?
Let's give it a go, and we'll see. How close we are on on what we would have given each other's.
Yeah.
For romance for this, I gave it 72 because that was the same as Night and Day, and that just sort of seemed appropriate.
I think there's more romance in that, but yeah, okay. I mean, I do think that you continually using your old system is naturally flawed from the beginning, but okay. I would say that seems reasonable. Yes.
I'm gonna stick with it. I don't think there's we can't change now. We're already a third of the way through the list, so
but yeah.
And then what would you give it for action?
So I would give it 78 for action.
Ooh. See, I gave it 87 because just for the amount of for the amount of
like
deaths and stuff,
crazy deaths. Yeah.
So I would have given it more. But
the inverse, in fact, of what I have.
Yeah,
87.
We'll go for yours. 78.
All right.
Where does that put it? So that puts it at Last Crusade and Thunderball.
Oh my
comparison.
God!
You see,
you really need to get these redone. That's ridiculous.
That's
Last Crusade cannot be 78 in action. That's madness.
Oh yeah, but there's stuff.
Not that
there's
much
always
action.
Stuff going on. There's just different things, isn't there, for action? There's not just it's not just deaths. It's also
Yeah, true. Yeah. Still
adventures.
Yeah. All right. What about soundtrack then? It was a pretty good soundtrack, I thought. There's some good songs.
Yeah,
in it.
I gave soundtrack 70. There's a White Stripes song at the end. Love White Stripes. I think it's great. And it's some good some good tunes on it. It's a type of soundtrack that you would listen to. I think there's enough songs on it where you're like, let's put this in. And that almost sort of makes it a little bit more modern as well in some ways, doesn't it? Because you kind of like, this is like a 2000s film where the soundtrack does as much. You're trying to sell as many CDs as you are DVDs at this stage. So
yeah, that's true. Yeah, no, I do think you're right. It does have a nice sort of. There are a few modern songs, I guess at the time modern songs, but they do make it feel like a slightly different type of film. Gives it a bit more like edge, I guess.
Yeah.
Well,
exactly, yeah.
What about lines for the pod?
Couple of lines for the pod. I think when I see what films are coming up, sometimes I say to myself, I haven't cried like that since Titanic.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And then just to sign off, I think That'll Do Pig is just going to be that's going to be the new sign off that we have.
That was good, wasn't it? That was good. And then he's just like, "What? That's like the worst goodbye ever." And you're saying it from a film. It's like, yeah. And he just says nothing. He's like, "Yep."
I'm not good at goodbyes. That'll do, pig. That'll do.
Well, okay. I mean, as if it's like we make these things up. Honestly, it is crazy. What are the chances of this happening? The mashup of all mashups. So hit us with it.
I mean, I'm not sure that it hits as much as Iron Man and Ex Machina, but so we've got Zombieland: The Hustle. 25 years after surviving the apocalypse, Tallahassee has traded Twinkie hunting for pool sharking, running tables in the fortified saloons of a rebuilt America where ammo is currency and 9-ball settles disputes. When he discovers Columbus's cocky nephew, a natural with a cue and a shotgun, Tallahassee stakes the kid on a road trip through zombie-infested territory towards the ultimate score, a high-stakes tournament in Atlantic City, last standing casino. But mentoring a hotshot means confronting his own faded legend, and as the kid's ego swells and the undead close in, Tallahassee must decide whether to hustle his protege or teach him Rule 33, never bet more than you can outrun. It's The Color of Money with double taps, a story about pride, pool, and knowing when the game is playing you. So literally now AI is just combining.
Yeah, he's just like putting them together now. It's like, it's not even making any effort anymore, is it? It's just like, give it up.
Exactly, yeah.
Like, I feel like when you first
using AI
did this,
to do this?
Yeah, like I think it was like better, right? It was like, I'm going to be creative.
Yeah, it feels like it's,
giving up.
It feels like it's going backwards, it has to be said.
Like
none of the cleverness that there used to be, so.
Yeah. Exactly,
so Color of Money, the Tom Cruise introduction to Tom Cruise in season 1. You had this down at up at 37, which
it's not bad.
Was pretty good. So I think, was it the first time you'd ever seen it when we did it on the pod?
Definitely the first time I've seen the whole film. I might have seen like like when like it might have just been on TV and you might have seen like a little bit of a scene. So I think I might have seen a scene or something, but definitely hadn't seen the whole film before. So it was the first time I saw that. It was pretty good, I thought. I think that, old school Tom Cruise before he goes into the Mission Impossible world. So that was good, and it's a great dynamic between the two main characters, right? I mean, it's a great playoff. I mean, you can really see, and it does feel like it's the old and the new, and like it almost feels like Paul Newman is actually like not Paul Newman. It's Paul Newman, right? Is it Paul Newman?
Yeah, it's Paul Newman. Yeah,
it's Paul Newman. Yeah. I was thinking someone else. I mean, like you feel like he's actually with Tom Cruise. He's like, I actually do feel like this guy's going to take over my career, and I'm going to deliberately play it up in the film so that no one thinks that he's good enough. But so 37 for me, so pretty good. So in terms of first watch, I thought it was pretty good. So I actually quite like this. So I mean, 37. Top third, so I went for 78 on this one, so pretty solid. And then like I'm trying to think about this one. Like it's a difficult one of rewatching it because I think you could easily rewatch it, but it's quite dense as well. Like I feel like you get a lot of it the first time round as well. I think that's the thing, because it is such a film that pulls you in. So I was hard on this one, so I wasn't really sure. So look, I went with 63, but equally that could be 77. It's a tough one because I think there's a point when I think that's fair. You probably couldn't keep watching it. Yeah. It's just because it's so. The first time you absorb probably about 80% of it at least, because there's so much. Yeah, like it's so intense. Well, and then what would you give the level of romance then?
So I think I would give it 65. Obviously, the relationship sort of between Tom and the girl is sort of central to it all. I don't think it's not very romantic, but then Paul Newman and his love interest, I think, is sweet as well. So, but like, it's about Paul Newman and Tom Cruise, and the romance is just sort of a side to it as it was at the time. But there's a couple of cute romances in it.
I went for 57, so there you go. So it was a nice little extra. Okay. So that's an extra. It's like you just add in 10 points to each that what I give, which is good. So action. There's obviously is some action, but there's also some slow bits in this as well. Some pull action, obviously. 54, I gave it. And then obviously my memory of soundtracks is exemplary. So I remember this word for word. So I gave it 43. Don't particularly remember there being any I think we always said as well, don't we? In that sort of era, you kind of need like one banger to pull it out at the end. I don't particularly remember it having one from my memory, but obviously that is my memory, which is poor. So that's sadly bad news for you.
There's quite a few classics like sprinkled throughout it. Like there's like Clapton and like Walk on the Wild Side in it. Say. Or 80s and 70s. But it's Scorsese, so the soundtrack is actually quite important, but that's fine. You don't remember soundtracks, so I'm never going to win on a soundtrack.
I mean,
so.
You can veto it if you want. You're obviously perfectly entitled to. I mean, you've only used one. You've still got two left.
The only thing I would say, just for you to sort of cast your mind back, is the scene where Tom Cruise is like playing to his full potential in the Werewolves of London. Is playing, and he's like walking around the table and he's really cooking. Do you remember that scene?
I do remember that scene, yes. I don't remember the music, but I remember the scene. Well, how about this? Okay. I'll change it to 54 for you. How do you feel about that?
I mean, I think that's
still not good enough, but you'll take it.
That at least that beats the Concierge now. So
which probably had some banging 80s songs in it, to be honest.
Funnily enough, you gave spring, summer, fall, winter, and spring. You gave 76 inexplicably for the soundtrack.
Well, because it is the soundtrack helps you bleed into Murderers Club. Like you're like that. Without that, I'd have been like, God, what is this thing? I wouldn't know what was going on. But it like gets you right in the mood for Murderers Camp. There you go. And then for the pod, I didn't have too much on this. I just had, I was trying to work out any ones that were good. A lot of them really pull based. I couldn't really see one that was great. So, I'll leave that blank for today.
Yeah, there's less relevant ones for it to see.
It's a tough one, isn't it? Yeah. Ooh, so do you want to roll then? There's some good options for you today. There's a good chance you could win here.
Could be close. I've been generous. Sure,
actually, you're going to win on most of these, actually, by the looks of it, if not all of them.
Action, Statham. Easy win.
Boom. There you go. So win for you.
Back in. So stops the little nice. Run. You stroke me 1915 up. My films stroke your scores winning.
Yeah.
I feel like it's going to be fairer. Maybe you should do first watch for both films and I should do rewatch for both films because I remember stuff more.
Well, you should definitely do soundtrack then. I mean, that's maybe that's the key. Yeah.
Okay,
well, I can do first watch. I'll do action.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. And then you
do rewatchability, romance, and soundtrack.
There you are.
And makes the vetoes much more interesting as well. So
yeah, does that mean I get more vetoes because you're doing more categories?
You can have one more veto. There we go. Look at this, just planning the pod live on the pod.
Negotiating. Oh dear. Well, there you go then. Well done on the win. Yeah.
So, which character do you think you'd be?
Well, I'd obviously want to be Tallahassee. Why would you not want to absolutely destroy zombies every which way? I mean, and while on a roller coaster, it doesn't get much better than that. And I love desserts, so I don't know if I've ever had a Twinkie, but I'm sure I'd like it.
I think there's a lot of wish fulfillment there. I'm not sure that you were Tallahassee, but
yeah. I'm more probably Little Rock. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, it's just, yeah, I can see that.
Being protected.
What about you then?
Well, I'm going to veto being Columbus. I'm hoping that if Rob was here, he'd be like, "Oh, you'd be a complete Columbus." I think I'd be Bill Murray. I think I'd be hidden somewhere, and then just die really stupidly when I shouldn't. But dressing up as a zombie and going out sounds like sounds
I must say that was great. I think he's like, I've just completed 9 holes at the golf course. Just walk straight on, and you're just like brilliant, so funny, very clever. Yeah. Well, this one was a tough one. What are they doing now? Because you're like, well, we know that there was a sequel 10 years later, so kind of tells us what they're doing now. But yeah. What did you go for?
Columbus would be hosting webinars on his rules and kind of taking people through. I think we can say Tallahassee has gone mad and just starts killing people as well, because he's just so into killing people.
He's just killing anything.
Even if the zombies aren't there, he's now killing people, and he's set himself up.
You will become a zombie, so I'm going to get rid of you.
He's like getting people and forcing them to become zombies so that he can then kill them.
So he can kill them. Yeah, good idea, good plan.
And then Wichita. I like leaning into the distrustful of people. So I think she's still stealing stuff and just stranding people everywhere to get eaten by zombies. You got to keep that character strong rather than falling back onto the I think even on the romance side, or like when they start talking about getting to first base and stuff like that, just again it feels a bit like they're going back to Superbad, and again, like, are they supposed to be like 16 or are they supposed to be 26? Because I think by the time you're 25, young, 26, right? You're not talking about first base and stuff, are you?
Yeah, that's a good point. I don't know. Yeah, you're right. How old are they supposed to be? I mean, he was saying just before it hit that he was, I guess, was he just at uni or he was just around that sort of time? I don't know.
Yeah.
So, maybe early 20s. Yeah. This is why it's a zombie film with romance for me, rather than a romance film with zombies.
Yeah, just doesn't quite make sense.
No.
How about you? Did you have anything, or are you going to watch the sequel and then just be like?
I am going to watch the sequel. Yeah, I do want to watch that. I mean, I don't know. Columbus, I thought he's on commune and like he'd be like, like you said, dictating these rules for everyone. Little Rock, I thought she'd be like an Instagram zombie hunter. She'd be telling everyone where they all are. She's like filming them. Here there's 5,000 here, and everyone's like, "Great, there we go. Let's go and kill them off." I
think it was supposed to be a TV series, which is where the zombie kill of the week comes from. They were going to have a zombie kill of the week each time. So I think they were sort of thinking that it might be a whole TV series.
Yeah, I could see it working as a TV series. It would have been fun. Yeah. But then I guess you can't do it now because Walking Dead's ruined it for everyone. They've zombied everyone out. You can't do another zombie TV show, can you? Unless it's something completely different.
Yeah.
So what would you change then?
I think just that middle half. I think it's sort of, it slows down. The Bill Murray cameo is funny. but then I think like, them dressing up as Ghostbusters, but him leaving the makeup on and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. For me, it kind of feels just a bit too long. And like, and then they're in the cinema, and then he's asking Little Walk about Wichita, and it just feels all a bit. Yeah, it just feels all a bit too lame. So it would be fun for Bill Murray to ride out with them and to like see Bill Murray like killing some zombies and stuff, and to keep the action. I feel like it slows down. I feel like it slows down just a bit too much.
Yeah, you're right. He could have done some. Some killing would have been good actually. Yeah, because I was thinking. Funnily enough, I thought the same scene, but when they have Wichita just sort of gets up again and then they run off again, and kind of felt a little bit like but they've all like why would she do that now? It doesn't feel like she would. So I was thinking, maybe it's the house gets attacked, and then they've got to like go out, and then obviously they both go in different cars or whatever, so they go different ways or whatever might happen. But then you could also, like you said, you could have like Bill Murray like pulls out like some Gatling gun or something and like just absolutely like plows through like 1,000 zombies. So,
or like gets his golf clubs out and does it that way,
whacking them. So I think that could have been
it just sort of feels like that bit they're like Bill Murray's going to be a cameo, and then we don't almost have to write anything. We're just like, that's the point. And you're like, no, come on, you still need to still need to give it a go, don't you? So
So what is it that you love then? I mean, I guess
so it was anything that you'd change? What would you change?
Well, just I think that scene. Like, I think I wouldn't have her like going out again and being like dumping them again, because like they'd already dumped them twice. They'd all then got together. They were connecting. It just felt a little bit like it just didn't feel like that she would have done that. It just felt a bit strange. Even if she'd left a note, something. But so I think I'll do that. But in terms of what you love, so you're talking obviously about the Fifth Element rule. Is it the final scene? Is that your key?
I think so. I think that's just super fun. I think it's it's good. I think like and even with that, they sort of killing the clown and like smashing his head in, but having the nose do the squeak is brilliant. Like that's really great. And you're like, okay, this is really good. So I think it is a great last scene. But if again, it feels a bit like they had the rules and then they had the end scene, and then for me it just sort of gets a bit
then Bill Murray
lost in the middle. How about you?
No, I'll say the same.
Same.
The end scene's so great, and it's like obviously ridiculous and silly and stupid and not real, and but that's what makes it fun. So gotta enjoy the small things, right?
Well, I mean, it's a fun movie, and that comes up in some of the 3-star reviews.
Nice.
Someone saying,
that's good to hear.
This is a pretty funny movie, which is a lot more fun than The Road.
Random. Very random. Not the same kind of film at all. Completely incomparable.
This is a funny movie. It's a lot more funny than Schindler's List. No, you're not wrong.
It is.
This is a funnier movie than The Road and Schindler's List.
This has got a lot more zombies in than like The Little Mermaid.
Exactly. Just some
crazy.
Some really weird ones. Someone says there were some nice touches, mostly involving Jesse Eisenberg playing Mark Zuckerberg trying to stay alive in a zombie-infested USA. And this is post-Social Network, so I think that's sort of that's the thing. Like for him,
everyone remembers him from that.
That's
true.
Which is interesting because this is post-Social Network for him, but it's pre-Easy A for Emma Stone. It kind of feels like this is pre Social Network, but the review was post Social Network. So clearly for that person, Jesse Eisenberg's just going to be Mark Zuckerberg forever.
What a nightmare.
That
would be I'd rather get eaten by zombies
than hang out with Mark Zuckerberg.
Exactly.
Someone said the film doesn't really break any new Zomcom ground. I think that's
good. I mean, that's a fair. I mean, if that's your opinion, that is a fair 3-star review at least. At least that does belong in 3-star category.
Yeah, exactly. Although someone has a 3-star review that says it was okay, but unfortunately only reinforced my opinion that I don't like zombies or films about zombies. You don't like zombies or films about zombies? Why have you watched Zombieland?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, I mean, it's not even like it's called, something else, like Shaun of the Dead. It's called Zombieland. So, you could be pretty certain what's going to be happening.
There's a film called Zombieland. I don't like zombies. I'm going to watch it. Seems like a strange thought process, doesn't it?
Man, I'm going to start doing 3-star reviews. I'm going to just start building them up. Get a little back catalogue going.
If you do, then please take into account what the last 3-star reviewer says. So many Blu-ray DVD reviewers miss the point of these reviews. If I wanted a review of the movie, I'd go to Rotten Tomatoes. The purpose is to review the package you're about to purchase, which is what I'm going to do.
No, it is not. Why would I want to know about the package? I know what a DVD is. I don't need to know the millimeters of the cellophane. Like
they're calling out all DVD reviewers on Amazon saying, "Why are you reviewing the film?"
Yes, how bonkers!
Just completely backwards.
Very bad.
So. I'm hoping that we keep finding like that person arguing with other people then who are leaving 3-star reviews because we obviously think it should be about the films. And mock people who say delivered on time, 3 stars.
Well,
so there we go then. Well, it sounds like you still really enjoyed it and definitely gonna stay in? Is it moving?
It's definitely
moving up the
staying
list?
in. It is moving up the list a good amount. It's actually the first one on the list so far to break above Roadhouse. So I'm putting it in at 42. Yeah.
Wow. You like this more than Roadhouse? That's
I mean, you know what I'm like? I always think about rewatchability as well. So I just think there's more funny scenes in this. Roadhouse is great, but like it's not as much fun. It's more like, it's good film, but yeah. So there you go.
Basically
42.
ripped off Roadhouse. I mean, never underestimate your opponent. Expect the unexpected. That's basically a rule. Take it outside. Never start anything inside the bar. That's basically one of the rules. And as we say, be nice. I'm not sure works quite as well, but
he never says be nice. No, and ironically, he isn't nice in Roadhouse. But so there you go, 42. What about you then? Does it get into the good section?
Yeah, it gets into the good section. I put it at the bottom of the good section, it has to be said. So I put it in at 88. I thought it was fine, but like, I don't know. I did
slow at times.
You know what? I did have to watch it over across a couple of sittings because Poppy was up and around. This would not have been a good movie for her to walk into.
Yes, definitely not.
So, but like even then, it just it seemed long, which at an hour and a half is a worry. But Fifth Element rule, that last third is very good and kind of saves it. Although again, like becomes a bit damselly in distress. So
it's true.
Yeah,
but then they're all like running around at the end, aren't they? So it's like everyone's trying not to get killed. So I put it like 88 to 85 is good, and then 84 to 79 at the moment is good bad. And then it goes back into good. So I guess this is like the okay section, really. We were talking about it last week. Maybe I need to rebrand, and these are all of the okay section. Yeah, fair enough. Well, that's good to hear. All right, and on to next week. So
nothing but bangers.
Nothing but bangers. Get ready for this one. I mean, this is a banger. We go from Zombieland, 2009. Obviously back to the 80s. We can never stay too far away from them. So action, comedy, crime. This is how this is described. I would definitely say more
80s.
Comedy.
Basically the 80s.
It is the 80s, yeah. I'd say more comedy action, crime, but there you go. Comedy. Yeah. So 105 minutes, so not bad. 82 and 83 Rotten Tomatoes. So can't separate them. 3 explosions, 11 deaths. So, pretty even. It's not 85 zombie deaths.
Do we think there was only 85? I don't think AI's.
Oh, no, there was probably 85 just at the bloody kiosk, I think.
Yeah, exactly. There's a stack of bodies.
Yeah, I think AI didn't count the ones at the bottom. So this will give it away quite easily, but sometimes you just need to have fun ones as well. So a street smart Detroit detective goes to California to solve his friend's murder and clashes with the local rules. Classic 80s.
Nice. Yes. Classic.
Here we go.
And the first time where you can probably remember the soundtrack. Although it's your movie, so I would have done the soundtrack anyway.
Yeah, exactly. You're going to do the soundtrack this time. Yeah. But I will remember it. So you're right.
Nice.
There we go.
Nice.
Banger. Another banger.
Well, yeah. Awesome. Look forward to that then. We're still nursing our first zombie drink. I'm not sure that we're going to have too many of these. But thanks to Tom Miller for the theme song as ever. We'll see you next week. And that'll do, pig. That'll do.